when you are with your spouse, you're with your husband, and you're thinking about, is he thinking about her? Is he, saying the same things to her when he's with her? You're not being in the moment. And he can sense that, feel it, regardless of what people may think. Because when a husband is with his wife, he wants to connect with his wife.
Warning, viewer discretion is advised. The content, views, and educational material you are about to experience could challenge your belief, trigger strong emotions, and frankly, piss you off. This isn't for everyone. If you're not ready to confront new ideas, or if your feelings bruise easily, this might be the time to click away. Expect to be challenged, to think, and you might even want to scream at the screen. Proceed with caution, and remember, you chose to be here. Let's get it.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace. It's your coach, Coach Nyla, one of the co-founders of Outstanding Personal Relationships, as well as co-author of the book, Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored. Okay, so this topic is very important, as when it comes to polygyny, one of the many questions or comments that we get talks about or has to deal with intimacy and feeling a certain way about your husband being with somebody else or being intimate with someone else. However, I'm gonna get a little deeper into it, I guess, in a way, with the point of allowing our co-wives to be in our beds. The reason why I titled the video on the lines of that is because that's what it seems that we tend to do when we speak about thinking about our husbands being with someone else while we are with our husbands. You get what I'm saying? Those are the questions. So it just made me think about the topic. It makes me think about a question or a comment that was made on a number of our videos that we've done. And people will say, well, it's thinking about him with somebody else. Or when you're with him, it's thinking of, is she better than me? Is he saying the same things to her that he's saying to me? Is he loving her more than me? Or these type of things like that. And if that is what we are thinking about while we are with our husbands, then that means that we are adding someone else in the mix. We are adding someone else to our beds. And that means that we are not being in the present. We are not being in the moment. We're not enjoying our spouse. We're not doing any of those things because we're focused on someone else who is not even physically there. So I have to bring that up. This video, I don't think is going to be too long because that's the long and the short of it, so to speak, period. And people will say, oh, Coach Nyla, maybe that's okay for you. Maybe you don't care enough. Maybe you because you're a subsequent incoming, whatever you want to call it, wife, that doesn't bother you as much. Choose not to allow other people in my bed. And this is not an easy topic to talk about because I know that it will ruffle some feathers. It's not an easy topic to talk about because when people are talking about intimacy, that's something that should be private. So I totally get that. However, it needs to be said because those are the things that's constant in the comments. And if we don't tackle these things, if we don't talk about it, if we don't bring it to the forefront, that's one thing you're going to know about OPR is that we're going to tackle taboo topics, hard topics, things that are there. It's not something that we're just pulling out of thin air or thinking like, oh, this might be something good to talk about, or this, may, get a stir out of somebody or a rise out of somebody. It's like, no, this is stuff people are wondering about. This is stuff that people are saying. So we got to stop letting that be the thing. How do we do that? We focus on our partner. We focus on our husband. And to me, it's a no-brainer. However, to others, it's not so much because if that's the case, if this is the question that is coming out, or this is a feeling that people are having, then that's, then it's an issue. It's an issue that needs to be discussed. I can't say, well, just because I'm this type of way or I feel this type of way, then okay, well, everything's all good and great in the world. We know that that's not the case. Everybody are on different levels of their journey. Everyone are at different levels of their growth. Everyone is at different levels in their maturity. Am I saying people are immature for thinking that way? No, I'm not. I'm just saying that we are at different levels. And sometimes we have to understand and really ask ourselves the uncomfortable questions that need to be answered, because that's the only way we're going to get the honest answers. When we ask ourselves the truthful questions and really sit and think and ponder and realize that maybe we are making mountains out of molehills and that we are possibly causing drama and strife and disconnection in places that need not be. So, focusing on your husband when you're with your husband is key. Focusing on the moments that you spend together is key. Being together in the moment, creating more moments, more memories, more connection. That's what you should focus on. And yes, I'm going to say should, because for best practices and to have outstanding personal relationships and outstanding marriage, focusing on your spouse and minding your marriage is paramount. It's key. There's no way of getting around that. So when you are with your spouse, you're with your husband, and you're thinking about, is he thinking about her? Is he, saying the same things to her when he's with her? You're not being in the moment. And he can sense that, feel it, regardless of what people may think. Because when a husband is with his wife, he wants to connect with his wife. Now, there might be some out there, it is what it is. But we're talking about loving, caring, connecting relationships with loving, caring, connecting spouses. So make sure you don't allow those thoughts to infiltrate your mind when you are spending intimate moments or just beautiful moments or relaxing moments or connecting moments with your husband. And if that is to come into your mind for any reason, let yourself know that this is my time with him. I'm not going to allow someone else to take up his time because I'm allowing them to. I'm not going to allow someone else to take up my time with him when I'm with him because I'm allowing them to. Not because he is, but because I am, by the thoughts I'm having in my head. Right? So hope you guys got some great information from this, some jewels. Like I said, it's not something to go so long about, because the main thing is the main thing, and that's to be present, be in the moment, enjoy your relationship and connect with your husband, regardless of whether it's during a very private time or whether it's just chill time or any time when you are spending time with him, all right? So if you made it this far, congratulations. Thank you for sticking with me. In the comments, put be present. Be present, okay? So until next time, make sure you are growing intentionally, loving fearlessly, and connecting on a higher level every single day. As Coach Nyla, I definitely felt that this was something very important to talk about, and let me know what you do. If this is something that plagues you or plagues your mind and everything like that, do you have a way of allowing things to get into your relationship that you need not have in your relationship? And that's just the thoughts that we are putting in there. That's the meaning that we are putting onto things. So yeah, I tend to do that from time to time, but when it comes to letting the main thing be the main thing, I remind myself to be present. So again, in the comments, make sure you put be present. And until next time, make sure you are growing intentionally, loving fearlessly, and connected on a higher level every single day. Assalamu alaikum.